Hi everybody and welcome to this week's video. So today we're going to be doing a quick recap of chapters 10 and 11, which are the last two chapters of part 1 of To Kill a Mockingbird. So pretty much what's in this video is what we covered last time in class. So if anybody missed anything from notes and maybe need some help with the homework, this video should help you a bit. Alright, so let's just get right into it. Chapter 10. So the kids at Gem and Scout School, they're starting to give the kids a hard time about the Tom Robinson case, and Scout can't defend herself because of the promise she made to her father Atticus. And Atticus, he refuses to teach the kids how to use their new air rifles, but their uncle Jack steps in. Atticus tells Gem that it is a sin to kill a mockingbird, which brings us back to our symbols. And then one day, the kids, when they go off to find local wildlife to kill with their air rifles, they see the mad dog running loose, and of course they are scared, and Calpurnia tries to warn Atticus because the dog does have rabies. So when the dog is finally in range of Hectate's gun, Heck, he asks Atticus to kill the dog instead, which unfortunately he does have to put down the dog because it has rabies. That's pretty much the gist of chapter 10. And let's go right into chapter 11, which has a little bit more going on. So the day after Gem turns 12, he decides that he will go downtown to buy a toy steam engine and a baton for Scout. So when him and his sister are passing the neighborhood, they pass Mrs. DeBoe's house, and she's in the front yard and accuses them of playing hooky, even though it is a Saturday. She then brings up that Atticus and the trial and is attacking him for defending Tom Robinson, and this upsets Gem, and he wants to say something, but then Scout, she drags him away from the yard. So after they get back from the toy store, they pass her house again, but this time she's not in the front yard. So this time Gem takes out his anger and destroys her camellia flowers. His father gets word of this and is not pleased, so he tells Gem to please apologize and clean up the mess in the front yard. So he does so, and then Mrs. DeBoe's she asks that he please read to her after what he had done to the flowers, except for Sundays. So he decides and agrees that he will read to her. So on the first day of the reading, he goes to her house and he takes Scout, but after the reading, Mrs. DeBoe's nurse asks them to please leave because it's time for her medication. So fast forward, we get to the last day of the reading, and then one evening Mrs. DeBoe, she passes away. And then we learn that she has a morphine addiction, which is why she had the outbursts that she was having. So Atticus, he comes home with a box for Gem, and then inside the box is a camellia flower. This is a box that she was going to give to him. Even if Gem hadn't done so and destroyed her flowers, we feel that Atticus may have had him read to her anyways to show him what real courage is, even if you know you're fighting for what you believe in, but you won't necessarily win. Which goes along with the racial prejudice in this book, and how Mrs. DeBoe felt about the situation of Atticus defending a black man. So now that we've gone over the last chapters of the part 1, please finish the homework and include anything you feel significant from this video or not discussed. Thank you, and I will see you next week.